But let's talk about colleges. I want to talk about this story we got here from Daily Mail. University of California, Santa Barbara's Black Student Union holds free Black Panther Wakanda Forever screening, but asks white students not to attend. Yes, this is what they mean by diversity. Racial segregation. So there's another article from the Philadelphia Inquirer that was talking about, the writer was Mexican, and he was saying how, he didn't understand Black Panther and what it meant for the Black community, seeing an African country that wasn't devastated by colonization. And then he was like, and then I saw Namor and Talokan in Wakanda Forever. And then I started to understand. And I'm just thinking, like, these woke people, their view of what is good in terms of racial ideology is stereotypes of races, totally segregated and fighting with each other. That was the craziest thing. Like, Black Panther, have you seen it?
Oh, hell no.
Well, why not?
Thank you.
Why not?
I love comic books. I like Namor, by the way, so I have no interest in...
Namor.
Is that how it's pronounced now?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Namor.
well, not for my entire life of reading Marvel Comics, but whatever.
I don't think I'm supposed to roll the R, but...
Well, I don't know. They've changed it. And so, exactly, my character's got a I'm Not Daredevil shirt, which is not from a particularly good run on Daredevil by Mark Waid, but I have no interest in modern comics because they have no interest in me.
But what don't you like about Black Panther?
I thought the first movie was okay.
Yeah.
But
it was crazy.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but I don't watch any of this stuff anymore.
Was a Wakanda first, closed
right,
borders.
Which was bizarre that they did make him a Wakanda nationalist.
I'm gonna spoil it. I mean, I've already spoiled it a million times, but you see, this is judging a book by its cover. Mm-hmm. Wakanda Forever, the point I'm making about how racist this is a movie quite literally about the most powerful nation on earth, so says Queen Ramonda, with a powerful barrier around their country that no one can breach, and a Mexican guy breaks in by crossing a river.
Oh, I watched your video about it earlier, so I've heard some other people talk about it, so I'm aware of what happens in the film.
And they're cheering for it. They're like, this is the greatest movie. And it's funny because we had Dave Landau here, and when we were talking about it before the show, and I explained it's a Mexican guy, and his back, as he climbs out of the river, is wet. And then I said, how do you think they defeat him? And he goes, do they dry him off? And I was like, yes. And he was like, so it's the greatest movie ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Stereotypes are a simple way of understanding the world, and that it's also something called a cognitive heuristic. We all rely on cognitive heuristics as mental shortcuts. So, for example, if you see a stick in the grass, we have evolved to very quickly make a snap judgment to decide if that is a stick in the grass or a snake. It reduces cognitive load to rely upon stereotypes. It literally means you have to think less. You expend less mental energy. So people like stereotypes for that reason. So I think that maybe in some way they're just like, oh, I can turn my brain off even more during this Marvel movie than I usually would because I can just rely upon stereotypes about other people.